Good morning, everybody. My name is Adefiri Feolua, and today we'll be talking about our ZKTeco smart home products. So I'm sure most of us are used to different smart home automation products, and I know some of us might have made use of some of the products we have. And this training is meant to give you a detailed description of what our product does, so that when you are trying to purchase our products, you won't be able to confuse one with the other, because we've had a lot of people. Yeah, sorry. Please, if you have your, please mute yourself. Manuel, please help me mute those that are not muted, please.
I told you there should have been face-to-face meeting with your boss.
Okay, I think I've done that. So the purpose of this meeting is to highlight the different products we have and show you how simple it is to make the connection, and also the product series we have. We've made a series of videos regarding these products on YouTube, and I'm going to be showing you how to get to those videos. Before starting this training, I would like to tell you that our ZKTeco products are easy to install. So when it comes to smart home automations, these are products that are very easy to install, because they basically use two modes of communication. So we have products that uses the Bluetooth communications, and we have products that uses the wireless communications. So either of these two communication mode can be used to achieve a connection with the app. So I'm going to be specifying two apps in this training. They work hand in hand. So it is not like they are two completely different apps. It is more of just saying, based on your preference, what you'd like to use. So ZSmart is actually a smart home application from ZKTeco, coupled with the NGTeco application also. These two applications, you can find them on our Play Store. All you just need to do is go to the Play Store and search for ZSmart, right? Just search for ZSmart on Play Store. I think I have to. I think I have to do something. Emmanuel, please, can you do well to help me mute our new joiners, please? Or let me just quickly set that. Okay, I think we are fine. So all you just have to do, as I'm talking right now, you can go to our Play Store, download ZSmart. So download ZSmart on our Play Store, or you download the NGTeco applications. We are going to see both applications, but I'll be recommending that you download the ZSmart application, basically because we have more products on the ZSmart application than on the NGTeco application. So in cases where you are looking to get some products that are not, in cases where you are looking to get some products that are not really on NGTeco, you can find them on ZSmart, right? So there are no products, there are so many products on ZSmart, and there are less products on NGTeco, but you can do well to download the tools to see. They are basically the same, they follow the same architecture, and you can also see that there are some functionalities that are in ZKTeco. Some functionalities in ZKTeco are similar to the functionalities that are also on ZSmart. So first, what is our whole automation system? What do they do? So basically, a lot of people tend to confuse home automation with enterprise systems. We get a lot of people that will come and say they want some smart locks. They want to use it for industrial use. In fact, we've had so many people come and say they want some of our lock. They want it for attendance, where we have different products that does that. So when we are talking about smart home automation, we are talking about devices you can use in your home and also devices you can use in your residence, right? So these are the things that smart home automation borders around. As you can see the architecture, you see the difference, you see the format in which all these devices are being deployed. You see that what we have here is actually a simple home system where we have the installation of different devices. I'm going to talk about all these devices. You don't have to really worry about that. So just to get our head clear and see and get an headway in what we actually want to talk about. So just look at the architecture and see what smart home automation actually borders around. So you won't see, you can see from this that you are basically not seeing companies or you are not seeing an enterprise setup. What you are seeing here is a simple home setup, right? This is basically what you are seeing here. And these are the products that would be compatible for these kind of setups. And mind you, like I said, ZSmart and ZKTeco are basically the same application. And you can find more of our products on ZSmart than on ZKTeco. So as I'm talking right now, just try and download the ZSmart application. So you are going to basically be seeing the wonders of these devices. You are going to be seeing the wonders and what they do. So I'm going to stop this share and I'll reshare my main slide. So basically what we see here is a smart home security system. We all know about IoT, Internet of Things. So the term Internet of Things, we are saying interconnectivity of every of our devices and automation of every of our systems. So in simple terms, what we want to do is we want to automate our residents such that even when we are far away, we want to have control over control over our home, right? That is what we want to do. We want to leave our home knowing that, yes, if anything happens, we can be able to detect and actually respond to what is happening to our home. It's just like in enterprise, there's something they call incident response. So in home automation, you are just deploying these things to help when there's certain incidents, right? And all these things are not really, they are basically no systems that are really hard to deploy. That's number one, because a lot of people tend to think of home automation as something that is, you need to be a guru or something to be able to deploy all these things and set up all these things. But it is basically not like that. We have a lot of systems that you yourself, you can interconnect. And we have so many DIY videos you can actually get on YouTube. So let me show you. Okay, I think I can. Oh, okay. I want to show. Okay, I think before then I'll show you that later. I wanted to show you our YouTube page, show us to see all the videos, the DIY videos. But I think we'll do that after the end of this training. So these are the features you see in home automation. You see remote control, you see home automation and scene creations, you see voice controls. Imagine a situation whereby an incident is happening in your house. Probably there's a breakage into your home by some vandals, and you are able to just talk directly to those vandals, and they will be shocked that someone is actually talking from somewhere, but they wouldn't actually know where the voice is coming from. So these are the things we have with our devices. So I'm going to move on to the product family. So we have a lot of products. We have the camera series, we have the doorbell series, we have some other series. But first, I'll be talking on the camera series. So on the camera series, we have the Q cameras, we have the PT cameras, we have the PTZ camera. So the PT means pan tilt, right? Why the PTZ means pan tilt zoom. It means you can tilt and you can zoom. But for the PT cameras, you can only pan and tilt, right? So that's basically what the PT and PTZ means. And we also have the bullet cameras. So bullet cameras are cameras that are used outdoor. They are called bullets because they are actually fixed, right? You can't tilt them, you can't move them, right? So these are the series we have for our bullet cameras. All these things, you can see them on the Z-Smart app, and you can also see them on the ZKTeco application. Yeah, so these are the cameras. So mind you, like I said, people tend to confuse smart home cameras with our enterprise cameras. Our enterprise cameras are cameras that are used, they are used for industrial purposes, right? They are used for industrial purposes. Those are the cameras we call the enterprise cameras. So, but for our smart home cameras, we don't use them for industrial purposes. We use them for our smart home automation. So, when you are talking about industrial cameras, these are cameras you now be saying, okay, yeah, I want to deploy this certain camera. I want to use this certain cameras with my MVR and all that, and things like that. But when we are talking about smart home cameras, we're talking about cameras you can actually directly integrate with your application without going through a lot of stress, right? These are cameras that are wireless enabled, and all you just need to do is get a wireless router and use it as a means of communication between your application and your cameras. Then once you are done with that, you can switch back to your normal mobile application and start viewing your cameras from anywhere in the world, right? So these are basically what differentiates the smart home cameras with the industrial cameras. So when you are getting cameras, because we've had a lot of people, they will come and say they want this particular PTZ camera, they want to use it in their business, for enterprise use, right? If you are doing a one-man business, probably you have a supermarket or that, and you want to be solely responsible for the events that are actually happening within your business, you can actually get these cameras. All you just need to do is integrate them with your phone and view them. So you can also view them from your system also, using a web-based medium, right? So that is how you can view them. And mind you, these cameras work with internet connectivity. So when you are deploying, it basically our home automation systems work with internet connectivity. That's why we named them IoT. That's why they are called IoT. They are called the Internet of Things. It means you are trying to integrate different systems on the internet and manage them on one platform. So that's basically what we are talking about. Emmanuel, can you please help me mute? So yeah. So that's basically what we are talking about. So I'll move on to our alarm kit also. So we have the alarm kit, we have the Wi-Fi sensor. Our alarm kit can run up to for 3 MHz, that's megahertz. So we have our smart door lock. So actually, as regards the smart door lock, we have different types of smart door locks that you can actually use depending on your preference. So we also have the smart light switch, we have the smart bulb, and we have the smart plugs, right? So in this Wi-Fi sensor, you see this black thing here, we call it the IR sensors, right? So this IR sensor is basically what you can use to integrate a lot of existing devices you have in your home. Let's say you have, as long as those devices uses infrared communication. By infrared communication, I mean devices that uses remote control, right? So these are the devices that you can actually use. You can actually connect with this IR sensor. What's the purpose of this actually? The purpose of this is actually to be able to interconnect your home equipment, such as your TV, your refrigerator, your air conditioner, and also anything that deals with you. That just take any equipment you have in your home that uses remote control. So basically, the essence of this is that when you connect your IR sensors to this equipment, to these gadgets, you can be able to manage them from your phone. So it means you don't have to actually you don't have to actually say, oh, you want a product that you can, a smart home product you can actually add to your phone. All you basically need is the IR sensor. When you have this IR sensor, this black thing, we call it the IR sensor. When you have this IR sensor, you can actually connect your appliances to the IR sensor and manage your appliances from your phone. So such that when you are not home, you can actually, probably you forgot to put off your TV and you are somewhere else, you can actually put off your TV from your phone. And also probably you left your air condition in your room, you left it on, you can actually put it off when you're at work. So these are the one of the advantages of the IR sensors. So when you get the different products we have, you can always tend to manage everything on one platform, right? And for the Z Smart, all you just have to do is get our devices, get the range of devices you want. We have switch, we have plugs, we have bulbs, we have door locks, we have the Wi-Fi sensors, the IR sensors, the alarm kits. You can get every of these things, add them to your Z Smart or your ZKTeco application. You can add them to any of these applications. As I'm talking, I'm sure some of us would have downloaded that. If you have not done so, just go to Play Store, download Z Smart, or you download ZKTeco. So let's talk about Cube camera. So these are some of the specifications of our cameras. So for these Cube cameras can actually see a distance of 5 meters, right? And it can also pick audios from 5 meters. So you should know that when you are installing this, it is meant for indoor. Probably you have a little room where you have a toddler in and you want to just monitor your toddler. You can actually get this camera and put in that room to monitor your toddler, right? And you can also see the activities that are happening. So you should know that when you are getting this particular type of camera, you're not getting them for long videos. You're actually getting them from just short range usage. We also have our C300. So C300 is also does perform the same function with it performs the same function with the C1200. So the C300 is actually more of the same with the C1200. The only difference is just the design. The audio peak is also 5 meters and the IR distance is also 5 meters. And you can have a two-way audio communication also, because that's the essence of the security controls ZKTeco are actually working on. So we also have the NGC2300. So these are the specifications. It's also more of the same, but this can actually pan and tilt. So the pan is actually 355 horizontal, then 80 degrees vertical. So it also reads 5 meters distance. So these are the cameras you can actually get based on your specifications, and they are indoor cameras. So these cameras are not meant to be deployed outside. So you can't deploy something that reads 5 meters outside. So that's why we call this indoor, and they can read up to 1080p full HD. So these are the type of specification of cameras you get. So we also have the NGC4200. This is also an indoor camera with 5 meters. So depending on your preference, you can actually go for any of these. Now we have the NGC100. So NGC100 is actually advanced, talking about the advanced version of the other ones we have, but the only difference is just that it reads, it sees at a more distance, it sees 10 meters. So before it gets blurry, it should have exits 10 meters. So this is NGC100. So if you have a bigger room and you want something that will suffice for a bigger room, you can actually go for the NGC100. So we also have the NGC200, which is also more of the same. It reads at 10 meters. So you can actually get this. If you don't really like the design of this, you can go for something like this, depending on your preference. And all these cameras are Wi-Fi cameras, right? These are Wi-Fi cameras. So they are wireless enabled. So by wireless enabled, I'm not necessarily saying they only work with wireless. I'm saying their main functionalities is to be wireless. But if you want to use an Ethernet, like normal cable, a LAN cable to it, to help with your stable internet connectivity, you can actually use wired. But just to see the beauty of home automation, it's why these are specifically wireless cameras. So this is NGC400. So NGC400 is for outdoor use. So you can see the specifications, and also mind you that these cameras are also they detect humans, right? They detect movements, right? They detect activities. Every of the cameras detects activities. It works in such a way that if you've installed Z-Smart or ZKTeco, you'd have seen a point where you see alarm notifications. So you have seen a point where you see alarm notification. It means whenever it detects movement, you can set the frequency level to high, low, or medium. So to give you such that whenever it detects an activity at a particular place, you should always receive a notification, right? You can actually see the beauty of that. Whenever there's some kind of scenery happening or some kind of activities happening, they should always send you the image. So you see that in the message centers. So if you've not done that, just go to Play Store, download Z-Smart or download the ZKTeco applications. You'll be able to see a lot of this. So we also have the C500. So the C500 has a floodlight. It reads 15 meters. It is used for outdoors, right? So the audio peak distance is also 5 meters for those that want two-way audio communications also. So you can actually go for the C500. It's actually more of the same with the C400. So the only difference is that this C500 sees at a full color mode. So it means at night, it sees at full color at night also. So due to the floodlight features it has, you can see these two points here. So this is actually what makes it more advanced than the C400. So we have the C4200. The C4200 can actually support 20 meters distance. So it also has an audio peak of 5 meters. So this is C4200. If you are looking at something you want to deploy outside of your home, and you want it to monitor every of the surrounding. And mind you, this is the PTZ, it means pan tilt zoom. You can actually remotely tilt it, pan it, and also zoom at any activities that is actually happening. So we also have the C5200. So one thing I like about the C5200 is that the C5200 has a battery, comes with a battery. So it comes with an internal battery such that whenever there's power outage, the internal battery takes up the power and suffice for the power outage. So that's what the C5200 actually, that's what gives it an edge over the other cameras. Yes, absolutely. Someone is asking that, does the C5200 work with a PoE switch? Yeah, you can connect it to a switch. So the only thing is your switch has to be connected to the router so that you can, because this thing are internet based, so you can't just say you want to connect it to a switch. Your switch has to take an uplink from a router, right? So you have to have a router. And if you have MTN routers, I'm sure MTN routers also have this Ethernet port at the back of it. So you can also connect with the Ethernet router. You can see someone is asking, can I record footage with the NVR footage with a, so like I said, these are wireless cameras. These are smart automation cameras, right? These are smart automation cameras. So you can also add them to your NVRs, because basically all you just need is the address, the IP address of the device itself, add it to your NVR. You can use it, but these are not cameras that we recommend for industrial use. These are cameras that you can use for just your home automation. So if you want anything you want to connect with your NVR or anything, you can actually get ZKTeco cameras and some of our enterprise cameras and actually have it connected with them. So we are going to be having I'm also going to be having probably in 2 weeks, we are going to be having a section that talks about, can you all hear me? I'm sure if you can hear me, just please signify by raising up your hands, because I guess someone is saying they can't hear me. Emmanuel, please, someone, please help me check the chat. Someone actually asked a question in French. So help me try and convert that question to English, and let us reply them in French also. If I don't have a router, does it know it won't work with your local network? They are called IoT, Internet of Things. They need the internet to work, right? So you can't use it on your local normal this. You have to connect it to the internet if you want to use it with this smart app. So these are the things. So this is why we need to address all these kind of questions, because there's actually a segmentation. We have cameras that does home automation. We have cameras that you can use for your enterprise. So the cameras you use for enterprise, we are going to be talking about that in 2 weeks. So you see the difference. All right. So we also have the C500. We also have the C500, C5200 too. So the C5200 too comes in two cameras. They are like double cameras where you can install them outside of your house. You can install it such that one will be facing one way, the other will be facing another way. That is if you don't want to go for the PTZ cameras, right? You can actually go for C5200 too. So they read a distance of 10 meters. So the reason why that PTZ is better is because it reads a distance of 15 meters. So you can actually see so someone is asking how long does the backup battery gives. So you can see that this uses a 2600 mAh, and because the camera uses a low voltage, which is 12 volts. So you can be guaranteed that on when this battery is actually fully charged, it can last for up to 2 months, right? That's 60 days. It can last for 60 days. So you can actually be guaranteed that these cameras will last for 60 days. So we also have, so let's go to our video doorbell section. So you don't have to worry about setting up all these things. All you just have to do is go to our YouTube. I'm going to show you our YouTube channels where you can see how to set up these. Most of these, they actually follow a simple communication protocol, like I said, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, right? Those are the two communication protocol they can use. And if you can be able to successfully, and one beautiful thing about the Z-Smart application is that it gives you a step-by-step guide on how you can actually add each of these devices. It gives you a step-by-step process. And also you don't have to worry, you'll be getting, I'm going to be showing you one of the videos so you can actually see how all these things actually functions. So this is for our video doorbell. So the device kit comes with one doorbell and one chime, right? So this is for our video doorbell. We have the NGT500. So this is for the video doorbell. So all you just have to do is install this outside of your door. So when someone comes in, they just have to press this round button here, and you're actually going to see the person. We actually have another model of video doorbell that actually works with access control, right? So you can actually integrate this video doorbell with your access control. But we are going to making a video of that particular device. It is not this, it is another product entirely. We are going to be making a video of that and pushing it on YouTube. So I would actually recommend us that anything that has to do with home automation, there are things we call the DIY, the do it yourself, right? These are things like these products are designed for you to be able to implement them yourself without actually having any help. That's why I said the app is also designed to give you a guide on how you can actually perform these installations. And we have a lot of videos that will show you how you can actually connect most of these devices. So on our door lock, we have the ML200. So this is the ML200. And also, mind you, we have products that you can actually integrate with Alexa or Google Assistant. So ML200 is one of those products you can integrate with Alexa or Google Assistant. So no drilling required, water resistance. No drilling requires means when you're actually trying to install, you don't have to drill through. So it's very simple to install. It is also water resistance, which means it can be installed outdoor. So I think the case material is zinc alloy, right? So and also you can control remotely. It means you can give access and open remotely. You can also share random passcodes remotely. So you can do that remotely. You can also grant temporary access, and you can also speak from the lock itself. So it has a voice control. So you can see the configurations. You have the smart lock connected to a Bluetooth gateway, or you can actually connect with a Wi-Fi. So this is just basically the configuration and the architecture of this particular product. Someone is saying they sell all of these products. Alabi Abiola, that's very nice. This is very nice. We also have the ML300. So we have a lot of resellers, just like Mr. Alabiola that sells these products. So I'm not sure, Mr. Alabiola, I'm sure you must be one of our resellers, and that's very nice. So you can actually get some of these products from Mr. Alabiola. And I'm also going to be sharing you one of our websites where you can actually get one of these, any of these products that you want. So without actually stressing, I'm going to be showing you that. So this ML300 is more of an upgrade. So it has a fingerprint sensor. So you can see that on the ML200 does not really have a fingerprint sensor, but ML300 has. So you can actually use your fingerprint to ML300. So we have DL30Z. So DL30Z is actually one of the popular locks we have. So the Z at the back of it stands for Zigbee. Anywhere you see any of our model that has Z at the back, just know that it's Zigbee. So Zigbee is a gateway for communication, right? Just like we have your Wi-Fi, your MiFi is your small MiFi. We also have something we call Zigbee. You know, your MiFi is actually to connect your phone to the internet. Your Zigbee gateway is actually to interconnect all your locks with the application. So you might necessarily not be able to add the device directly to the application. You have to add it through a medium we call Zigbee. So when you are getting devices that have Z at their back, you should always get the Zigbee to the Zigbee gateway. So the Zigbee gateway is what is going to interface with the Wi-Fi, right? So, and you can add up to 20 of the devices to one Zigbee. You can add up to 20 devices to one Zigbee, right? So when you see any of our product that has Z at the back, know that when you are getting this product, you are getting it with the Zigbee gateway also. You don't have to worry. I'm going to share the website where you can get all these things. You don't have to worry about that. I'm going to share you all the websites. I'll share you the websites, the official website we actually have that you can get this product. All you just have to do is go to the website and have. And you can also go directly to our website, ZKTecoWestAfrica.com. I'm also going to be showing you the website. So just hold on, stay with me till the end of this. You are going to get to know all of this. So this is our alarm sensor. We have the NG A100. So the wireless distance is 100 meters. So you can see the GSM frequency band. So you can actually install a SIM to it. So you can actually get notification on your mobile phone. So this is the alarm sensor. Yeah, absolutely. You get the slide. You get the slide. You get the slide from Dave. I'm going to share the slide to Dave so you can actually look at the products and all that. So these are also the Wi-Fi, the different kind of Wi-Fi sensors we have. So we have this door sensor. This door sensor can be integrated with the alarm sensor. We have there, and we have the motion detector also. So we have sensors for water leak also. So this is for water leak. You can actually have these at on your sink or probably very close to where you run your pipes. So we have the Wi-Fi sensor. We have the one that reads humidity. We also have the one that detects the smoke detector. We have the smoke detector. Then we have the IR controller. So I talked about this IR controller. The IR controller is a very powerful controller, and you can actually get it and use in your home, right? Like I said, the IR controller, you can use it with your TVs, with your refrigerator, with your air conditioners, anything that uses remote control, you can actually use IR sensor with it. Anything that uses remote control, you can actually use it with it. So some of the products we also have is the smart light switch. These are things you can also install in your home. We have the NG's smart light bulb too. So these are the, you can get this. It works with Alexa and Google Assistant. And also one of the unique features is that it has different scene settings, right? If you can change the color to any of the preference you want. If you want a showcase of that, you can actually come down to our office to see how it works. So you can actually set different light spectrums you want. If you want red, if you want blue, if you want disco lights, you can actually achieve every of that with this smart bulb. So we also have the NGP 300, which is our plug, smart plug. We also have a smart plug, so which you can also get. So you can see that all these things, when you integrate all these things together on your application, you can manage all of them on that application. So from your phone, imagine you have all these things in your homes. You have basically automated your home. That is what you've basically done. There are also some things that I didn't capture that are in the application. So if you've installed the application, you see so many products, so many things, so many functionalities that you can actually use with so many of these products, right? So that is one of the beauty of home automation. So like I said, you can see that it is not something that requires a lot of configuration. Probably you have to do some coding, or that is in the past. Now, all you just have to do is get the app, connect each of these devices to the app. That's all. Then you can manage them from anywhere. Imagine you have this switch everywhere, then you forgot to like put off your switch, or you can actually put it off remotely. So those are one of the beauties of having a smart home automation system. So like I said on the app, so we have two apps. I would like to show you these on the screen. Let me just increase my brightness so you can see. We have the ZKTeco. So this is basically how the ZKTeco app, the Z Smart application looks like. So these are the range of products you can actually see. So you can just go to Play Store and download the Z Smart application. You are going to see a lot of products you can actually implement. So you can see the functionalities: smart automation, easy control, voice control, and instant notification. The instant notification is actually so unreal, right? Depending on your preference. If you set it to high, you'll probably be getting notification every second. So that's one of the beauties of having a smart home automation. So like I said, two applications, ZKTeco or Z Smart. The reason for this is there are some products that are not on ZKTeco, but you surely find them on Z Smart. So the recommendation is actually to download Z Smart because it contains every of the products that you would actually use for every of these. So talking about the smart cameras, so these are the features. You can see the functionalities: motion detection, you can set alarm sensitivity, also activities area, surveillance area settings, the body filtering, smart sound detections. So you can see a whole lot of these on the smart camera. And mind you, let me talk about the storage. So there are two ways in which you can actually store playbacks. So you can actually use your memory card, or you use the cloud storage. So every of the cameras has a memory card slot. So you can also put a memory card. So if you have a phone that has a that has a good storage memory storage space, you can actually set up you can actually get a memory card to the camera and take every of the feeds from the memory card to your phone. So, but for the cloud storage, you can actually subscribe to the cloud. It's $20 per month uh, for each of the cameras. So everything is actually there. You can see the VAS section of the applications. So you can store on cloud and you can get a memory card to do a local storage. So this is for the smart door lock. You can see user management. You can generate dynamic code. You can do a app control where you can actually unlock your phone from the app. So mind you, there are some of the smart locks does not come with this remote unlock features, but all of the smart locks comes with the dynamic passcode features. The smart locks that comes with the remote unlock features are those that uses the ZigBee communication. If you get the smart locks that uses Bluetooth, they won't come with this unlock features because Bluetooth is actually used for a short range communication, right? But when we are talking about the ZigBee features, you can actually remote unlock. So talking about the records, then also generation of temporary passcodes. So let's move to the smart bulb. So this is the smart bulb. This is the different scenes you can have with the smart bulb. So you can also set different readings, music. Let's say you're on a date or something. So these are the things, because they have a lot of people that say they want like different smart bulbs or different colors. So this is actually all in one smart bulb that actually integrates every color you could actually think of. Every spectrum of color you could actually think of. So this is what you get with this. So then for the alarm sensor, this is the interface for the door sensor, for the motion detection. So if you install it at a particular place, you can actually detect if someone actually passes that place or not. So it's actually used to detect intruders, right? So you can have it at every point in your home, right? So these are actually the things. We have the water leak detector, we have the temperature, humidity, and we have the smoke detector. So all these can actually be managed on the app. So you can have varieties of these products and manage everything at the same time on the application. Because that's majorly the basic essence of IoT. All you just have to do is have a strong internet connectivity in your home, then you are good to go. So we also have the smart plugs. So where you can actually set schedules for when you want electrical circulation within the plugs, where you want it on or you want it off. So you can actually see a lot of settings. We have this child locks also. So this is actually what you can actually do with most of these products. So ZKTeco is the future of smart living. We should actually be adopting smart living. Most of these products are cost effective. They are not something that's are very, they don't really cost that much. Talking about the bulb, you can get the bulb for low price. I don't have the price with me, but you can actually make a purchase. So let me show you the website, the recommended websites. So before that, okay, I'm going to stop my share now. Okay, and I'm going to share another screen with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you can all see my screen. So all you just have to do is go to dualway-ng.com. So when you go to dualway-ng.com, you are going to see a lot. So you can see that this This website is actually designed by ZKTeco to capture the smart home products. So you can actually see a lot of these products. You can actually contact this number right now to get any of the products you want, any of the products you want. Someone is saying for smart plugs and so can they integrate with the existing house wiring? Yes, absolutely. You can integrate them with the existing house wiring. You can integrate them with the existing house wiring. They have a Wi-Fi interface where you can actually connect them with your phone and do the control. But in terms of power, you can use your normal house wiring powers to do that. So this is Duaway. This is the Duaway website, duaway-ng.com. So they're actually running a promotion on right now, 10% off. What you just have to do is put your email address, you save 10%. So that's fine. They also have a chat assistance where you can actually make inquiries on the different products you want. You don't have to worry. I'm going to be sharing you this slide because we have some of us that are installers that would actually want to make a presentation using this slide. So I'm going to share you all these slides so you can actually use that to make presentations for your clients and your customers. So you have to like what they call this word in biblical terms. You have to make get out the gospel or whatever way they call it. So you can actually chat here. You can chat the customer care here, or you can call us here. So this website is actually designed for home automation products. And this is where you have to go, duaway-ng.com. So you can see categories of smart home automation products, smart locks, CCTV, smart display. We also have the smart display where talking about the interactive whiteboard. So let me quickly go to our YouTube. Let me go to our YouTube. All you just have to do is go to youtube.com. So YouTube is still loading. So the interactive whiteboard is actually used for, you can use it for schools, you can use it for enterprise use also to make presentations and all that. So this is the YouTube. When you're on YouTube, just type, all you just have to do is type ZKTeco West Africa. On the search bar of YouTube, just type ZKTeco West Africa. So when you type ZKTeco West Africa, you are going to see this ZKTeco West Africa. Currently, we have 652 subscribers. We want you guys to actually help push this by subscribing. Someone is telling me to shed more light on what Zigbee does. So I'm going to do that in a bit. Just hold on. So this is ZK West Africa. So when you are here, just click on the subscribe button, right? Subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. Oh, it's actually asking me to log in. I don't want to log in there, but just click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I think I'm having a little bit of issue. Yeah. So when you type the ZKTeco West Africa, just click on this. Just click on this round thing here. Just click on it. So it is going to take you to our page. On our page, we have 241 videos, and you can see the first thing you see is one of our smart lock. How to. You are going to see how to. A lot of how-tos, a lot of DIY videos. You are going to see them, how to install, guide. A lot of it, you are actually going to see so many things, so many videos, so many how-tos. You can check our playlist. You are going to actually see a lot of stuff. So you can see this section for smart love. We have about 27 videos just for smart lock alone. That's to tell you how that most of these things are actually things that you can actually do yourself. So when you get any of these products, you can actually go to our website and actually check videos. You can see a lot of videos on every of, especially the installation. So if you're an installer, you can actually check this. You can actually check this and see how you can implement every of these features, right? So that is one of the beauty of it. And also the user manual, because this is a smart home automation product, ZKTeco smart home automation product used to come with a very substantial user manual that you can actually, that will actually give you a step-by-step guide on how you can do this. Because the goal of this is actually to get the products and be able to install it yourself. That's the goal of it. We don't want you to get the product and start looking for installers. We want you to get the product and implement it yourself. That's basically the beauty of this, of the smart home automation system. So to answer the question of someone asked me what the ZigBee does. So like I said, ZigBee is actually a gateway, right? So some of our devices actually require a particular gateway to be able to connect to the router. They can't connect directly to the router. They have to use some form of gateway, right? So let's say you want to connect your phone. You don't have a SIM on your phone and you want to use internet on your phone. How do you connect to the internet? You connect to the internet using a Wi-Fi, right? So using a Wi-Fi, you connect your device to a Wi-Fi device, right? To a device, talk about MiFi or any Wi-Fi device or anything, probably all these big MTN Wi-Fi or anything. You connect your phone to those Wi-Fi, right? Then your phone gets access to the internet. So at that point, the Wi-Fi device is what is acting as a gateway to link your phone to the internet. Same thing with our device, right? So when you get any of our smart home devices, what the ZigBee does is to serve as a gateway for you to connect to the router, right? That's what the ZigBee does. So, and the ZigBee can actually take multiple devices. So when you see any of our devices that comes with Z, so the advantage of having a ZigBee, of the ZigBee devices, is because you can actually have an interlink of different devices of the same model or of different model that uses ZigBee. You can actually have an interlink of those devices on the gateway. So all you have to do is connect the gateway directly to the wireless router and connect the device directly to the gateway. That's all. So the ZigBee gateway is just like a Wi-Fi for our devices. So put it in that sense. So like when you are connecting your phone to a Wi-Fi, now take ZigBee as the Wi-Fi, take our devices as your phone, like you're trying to connect them to the ZigBee. So that's basically what that is. So like I said, you can actually see a lot of videos talk about workshop tutorials. Even this section we are currently having is going to be uploaded on YouTube. So if I go to my video section on our ZKTeco West Africa, you are going to see a lot of. Right now, I'm expecting like some of us to actually subscribe. I'm still seeing 65 to subscribers here. Let me refresh. I trust you guys. I trust you. I should see like 660 now. Please don't disappoint me. Still loading. I should see like 660. So you can actually have this, and also try and do well to reach out to this visit this website to get any of your home automation products. You actually see the prices of this product here. You see the prices of this product here. So you can actually do well to get these products. You see their prices, and the ones that the prices are not there, you can actually get them. So you see their prices. I'm still seeing 652. Please subscribe to this channel. So the advantage of subscribing to the ZKTeco West African channel is to get updates on the new videos on our new products. when a new product come out, there will actually be an unboxing for that video, for that product. So that's why you should actually subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you can actually get more of these videos to you. Currently, we have 241 videos, and you are going to be seeing a lot more videos on our YouTube channel. So that's just what it is. And also, if you want additional information, you can go to ZKTeco-wa.com, where you can actually visit our main West African page and take a look at our products and solutions, and also some of our case studies. And also, if you have any issues, you can chat with, you'll see a pop-up. You see a pop-up where you can actually chat with our customer care. And so you can see this little icon here, ZKTeco. If I click on it, you can make inquiry, right? So you can just hit hi to enter, then you put your name, your email address, your phone number. Then who do you want to chat? You want to support? Maybe you are trying to install one of our products and you come up with an issue, or one of the products you purchase are not working. You can actually do that with technical support. But if you need inquiries on products, maybe you want to get one of our products or that, you can actually chat with inquiries and ask them questions, right? So that's basically what that is all about. So in our next training, we should I think we should be able to talk on our cameras, talking about our enterprise cameras and some of the solutions that we can actually use to achieve integration of these products. Thank you guys for coming to this section. I'm sure you actually learned a lot. If you have any questions, you can do it to ask. Our time is 12:02. Someone asked data consumption for the CCTV cameras. Yeah, one of the best thing is that it doesn't consume data at all. It doesn't consume data. Our CCTV camera doesn't consume data. You can basically use 1 gig. You can basically use a 1 gig subscription for the CCTV cameras for a month. Yeah, that's how cheap the consumption rate actually is. So that's just basically what that is all about. See you in 2 weeks on another episode, and we'll see. Someone wants to ask question. Okay, let me just quickly unmute Justin. Our time has gone, but let me just take 1 or 2 questions and then we can round up. So Mr. Justin, you can unmute yourself and ask a question. Someone is asking, when will you start physical certificate training? Soon, before the end of 3rd quarter, you're actually going to be getting a lot of training and actually getting certificates for your physical trainings. So we're actually still working on implementing that. Please bear with us. We are going to be doing that soon. So if you have any questions, just raise your hands. I want to take like 2 questions. In the absence of questions, you might have to round up. I have just few minutes. We should even round up already. But I like making sure that everyone is on page to we are all on the same page, and yeah. So if you want to ask a question, you can just signify and by raising up your hand. Okay, I think Mr. Alabi, please unmute yourself and ask a question. Mr. Alabi, unmute yourself. Mr. Alabi, unmute yourself. Okay, probably is not. So asking questions. Okay. Salabi. Yeah, I can see that he's unmuted, but he's not talking. If we have any other questions, yeah, hello. I think you're having a little bit of network issue.
Okay.
If you have any other person that wants to ask a question, you can do it also ask. We have about a minute left. Well, if you have any questions you want to ask, you can do well to go to the website, like I said. Someone says, if in a house where the whole lighting bulbs and all have been installed, can this smart product be indicated? No, these are smart bulbs. Your bulbs, the bulbs you installed are not smart bulbs, they are just normal bulbs. So for you to be able to integrate these smart products with any of these bulbs, you have to get a smart bulb. So you have to get our smart bulb. So when you get our smart bulb, you can easily integrate them with our Z-Smart. So it's not like you can actually integrate any bulb with this Z-Smart. You have to be able to get a smart bulb and integrate them with. So you have to get any appliances you are getting, it has to be from ZKTeco. It has to be a ZKTeco smart product, right? So you can. Yeah, also Friday. Let me unmute Friday. Lower hand Friday. Okay, I think.
Yeah, thanks very much. I've been trying to unmute myself since.
Okay.
But I found out that it was muted from your end.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'll be following up based on the biometric, the doorbell types and all of that. So, but I currently have one that I use for attendance. And over time, we'll be using it for analysis on staff's payment, attendance and all of that. But currently, I find out that when you're doing that, it's asking you for debug, to debug. And again, it's not running properly. If you want to do analysis on the Windows 10, it will run, except Windows 8. So what can one do to that aspect to be able to solve that kind of problem?
Okay, Mr. Friday, this is actually a section for home automation products. I would like to request you can see my screen, go to our ZKTeco website and chat the technical support team in this panel. So you can ask a question, you can chat them in real time. They are going to respond to you right now as I'm speaking. So I'd love to answer your question, but this is actually a smart home automation section, and we don't want to like mix up things. So just go to the website and chat the support teams. They are going to ask you a few questions and hopefully answer your question. Mr. Justin Odili, please can you unmute yourself and ask a question? I think I'll be taking that last. I need questions on this, what we've just talked about, not questions on issues and all that. Mr. Justin, please unmute yourself, please. I think I'll be taking his question last. Okay, let me give. Okay, I think I've given you guys the privilege to unmute yourself. So if you have a question, just unmute yourself and ask. We have 1 minute. This is actually 12:10. We should have.
Yes, I still have some discussion based on that because I was trying to unmute myself. I know you have muted me. This Friday speaking.
Okay.
I wanted to ask on the home automation, but currently I have the one I want to integrated for a company, okay, which once I'm set, but I just needed a few clarifications because during the training hours, it was breaking termination for me.
Okay.
I wanted a situation I've seen the one you mentioned for the biometric for fingerprint. And I was looking at the card on options. Over time, I've worked with card automations, but I wanted to know which one is better, because is it the fingerprints? Because in a case where you have a large number of people who are accessing the doors for industries, for instance, which one do you prefer for an IT to be able to implement for your organization? Which one do you think which is better? Is it the card or the fingerprint? Okay. And what is the advantage of these ones as well?
Okay, so this is what we've actually trying to address. And like I said at the beginning of the training, we have these products, we have them segmented, right? What you actually talked about now, you're talking of access control for an organization. That is basically what you are talking about. You are not talking about smart home automation, right? And let's now say we want to make it, let me just assume you are talking about smart home automation and you are not talking about organizations. We actually have door locks that actually uses tags, what we call tags, and password, fingerprints. So these door locks are actually segmented into authentication methods. So you can get a door lock that uses both fingerprints and card. You can get a door lock that uses just card and passcode. So it depends on your preference on what you want. Now, if you are not talking of, because you said they are going to be having large number of users. So when you have a situation where you want to be catering for large number of users to enter a particular surrounding, then we are looking at recommending devices that we actually serve as access control and also automation, right? Because you can't have like about 5,000 users enter your home, or you can have them enter an organization. So you should actually be looking at devices that will suffice for that. So you should be looking more, you should be looking at devices that will actually perform based on what you said, card and fingerprint, that we actually do both and not just one authentications. We actually have that. You can reach out to our website and talk to our inquiry team. They are going to give you more detailed description on what products is actually best fit for what you want to do. All right, so I'm going to be rounding up. See you next week. We are going to be having that section in 2 weeks. So see you in 2 weeks. So the slide is going to be shared to everybody. We are all going to get the slide. The slide is going to be shared to everyone. Dave is going to share the slide to you. See you next week. See you in 2 weeks, same time, 11 o'clock.
Hello.
Please do have to subscribe to our.
You can hear me now. Hello.
West Africa. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Abiola. Okay.
Yes. Mr. Ife, good afternoon, sir.
I'll be taking your question last because time has.
Okay. All right, fine. Yes, I was actually talking. I don't know why you can't hear me. That was why I sent the question. Yes, so you've answered that perfectly. So my second question now is about the ZKTeco app and the ZSmart. Okay. Now, for my understanding, so I have the understanding that ZKTeco wants to replace ZKTeco with ZSmart. Yeah. Now, so you asked us to download the two applications on our phone. So do we have, is there any special reason or purposes why we should download the ZKTeco, since everything that is on the ZKTeco app is on the ZSmart and is even more robust on the ZSmart? So do you have any special reasons why you asked us to download it yourself?
Yeah, no special reasons. The only thing, like I said in the training, I said, if you have ZKTeco on your phone, you can do it to download ZSmart, because a lot of products are on ZSmart and they are not on ZKTeco. So currently they are doing some migrations, right? I think they are done with the migrations now. They should be done with the migrations now. So they are actually experiencing some migration. So it might be that you'd have some products on ZSmart that are meant to, some products that are not on ZSmart that are on ZKTeco. So
all right.
that is why
All right.
it is download. Just for now. Very soon, everything is going to the migration is going to be completed. But right now, we are still
fine.
in the migration phase. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so see you guys same time in 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Bye.